Hello, welcome. Food.log episode 43, I think. So I say this in the beginning. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm close to 200 subscribers, and I'm very excited to show off to my friend that I have 200 subscribers. So if you would subscribe, that would help a lot. Anyhow, today I'm making a carrot salad. It's a pretty traditional dish in my hometown, but I'm not sure if anyone else do make it. So for this, you need some really fresh carrots, organic. I don't know if it needs to be organic, but it needs to be this small kind, and the color needs to be dark. So there are these packaged carrots that are very bright, and they're kind of pale, bleached looking, and they're very hard to cut. You do not want those carrots, okay? They're atrocious to make a salad out of, and to make good salad, you want to make sure your ingredients are good. So definitely try to find these higher quality organic carrots. So, and what you need is obviously some carrots, and they're so organic they're dirty. I need to wash it. And you want salt, hot chili oil, sugar, and that's it. I think it would be nice to have some vinegar, like white vinegar. Maybe not necessary, and also it may be nice to have some sesame oil. But honestly, if you have a good carrot, I think salt and some sugar is actually all you need. It's going to be really good as is. Okay, so we'll begin by peeling the carrot. Oh my god, this peeler is shaving off half my carrots. Let me use this one. This one is a bit more conservative. The other peeler is easier to use because it's very, the gap is really wide, so it's really difficult for the peel to get stuck, but it also shave off a huge amount as well. So yeah, so in general, you have some standard for, here, maybe you see me shaving. You have some standard for food, right? Obviously, when you buy food, they come in various different qualities, and the idea is that the more cooking time you can allow for food, usually, if you cook the food longer, the food quality doesn't need to be as good. And if you cook it really fast, right, like if you're making a salad, you want to make sure the food quality is actually quite good. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Okay. So what we'll do, peel them. Okay. Right, perfect. So now we have to chop them into strings, and chopping carrots, a little bit tricky. Okay. What you want to do, cut this way. Try to make the slice as long as possible. I know it's difficult for small carrot, but try your best. Okay, this dish, it's very good exercise for your knife skills. So, and the trick is, honestly, I think, just be patient. Don't rush when you're cutting strings, because you might cut your hand. Is my head blocking the view? Let's likely. So let's see. Okay, I think they're good for. So, right, slices, okay, and then into strings by chopping it this way. So when you're chopping, just be very firm. Don't be too OCD because it's never going to be perfect. That makes sense, especially when they're this small. There's always going to be some kind of errors when you chop. The strands are not all going to be perfectly nice and thin and long. So need to be a little bit, just do your best, right? See, they turn out pretty okay. It's easier when you have a thicker carrot. So for this one, let's try to chop less ambitious by going more perpendicular to the carrot rather than parallel. So the slices are going to be more shorter, but it'll also be easier to control, as you can see. See? So it's often good to experiment with your food and see what kind of modification, because foods are different each time you use it. Yeah, every carrot is different, right? Everything tastes different when it's a new batch. So sometimes recipe can only help you so far, right? Because in the end, there's a huge variance on what kind of food you're getting. So you need to be able to adjust for them. See, they look pretty nice. So when you're chopping near the end, when you feel you're about to chop your finger, just stop, okay? Don't chop your fingers off. The amount of speed you use is somewhat proportional to how much grip you have on the food. So once you're at the point where you feel your grips are slipping, you should stop. Okay, last one. So yeah, when you cut, use your knuckle. Put your knuckle against the knife, right? So you don't cut your fingers. Okay. Good. Right, so what we want to do now is see how they're somewhat stiff, right? So what we want to do is make them soft. And to do that, you can put them in a bowl. And put some salt on it. So it'll both season the carrot and making it soft. Take it back here. Let's see. And I guess if you're a perfectionist, you can kind of look at these big, thick strands and eat them. So that people will look at your carrot and say, wow, you've done such a good job at chopping it. But in actuality, you just threw away half of them. Okay. I think they're about the right sort of saltiness. You don't want to make this dish too heavy because it's supposed to be a light dish. Okay, so add a tiny bit of sugar. And I do think rice vinegar is going to make it taste good, but I don't think you need it. Ideally, your carrot, I don't think my carrots are even that good, but ideally you have such a good carrot that just salt alone would be plenty sufficient. So you want to keep either massaging it or just let it sit. I'm massaging it because I want to make the video quick, but you see eventually there's some juice that come out, right? So you want to drain the juice. Alright, after you drain the juice, we're almost done. We just add in some hot chili oil. Could add more. I made these myself and they're not too strong. And a dash of sesame oil. Good. And just mix it all up. So essentially I think the salt and the vinegar has some kind of reaction with the carrot, and the result is kind of almost you lightly cook the carrot. So the salad has this kind of a taste to it that it feels you cooked the carrot except you didn't. So always good to have feedback. Let's see what it needs. Little bit of sugar, I think. And I think it would be nice to be a bit more sour. Okay. Good. Then we can do some fancy with this carrot leaf, which kind of don't taste like anything, except they look really nice, don't they? They look so nice and fluffy and green, so I think they make a pretty good garnish, and they're definitely eatable. So I'll chop the top part, and the stem is a bit hard, so I'll throw them away. Alright, cool, and we are all done. Just put this carrot into a bowl. And put some of this on top to make it kind of look nice, right? It's important to look nice. Just kind of putting shirt on your food. Alright, that's it. Take a look. So this is carrot salad. Using only carrot, almost nothing else. Salt, sugar, sesame oil. Some vinegar would be nice. Some hot chili oil would be nice, but optional. Okay, that's it. Subscribe to my channel so I get 200 subscribers. I can show off to my friends. I also have a Facebook page called food.log. If you search on there, I post pictures instead of full videos like this one. Alright, hope to see you next time. Take care.